Not very often in Ohio do I get to wear my mouse ears, so I'm seizing the opportunity. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As many of you I'm sure already know, D23 happened this past weekend. There's been so much amazing news to come from the event. Those of you who maybe don't know, D23 is every 2 years. It is a Disney Expo, basically a giant Disney convention where they roll out all of their news. People come in like amazing Disney cosplay. It is just, it's a bucket list item for me, really. I really want to find myself at D23 one of these days. In the meantime, I obsessively check social media throughout the weekend to see what is new, what is coming out, what's happening, what are people wearing, just all of the general D23 goodness. So because I am Jess dressed as Disney and I don't talk Disney as much as I probably should on this channel, I thought I would make a video kind of reacting to some of the news that has come from this year's D23 Expo. Don't worry, I took notes. The first thing I want to talk about is the news coming from the Parks and Resorts panel. My favorite, most exciting piece of news is that Walt Disney World is getting a Star Wars theme hotel. I freaked out when I heard this news. I was so excited. I am still excited. Not past tense. I'm pumped. They talk about how fully immersive this hotel is going to be, like the most immersive hotel experience you could possibly have is what I'm getting from that. There are people dressed up. They talk about you dressing up. I really want to know more about that because you guys know I do love a costume. And apparently you can see space from your windows. Every window in the hotel will have a view of space. How are they doing this? I don't know, but I'm so excited to find out. So I am going to start saving my money now because I'm sure this is going to cost every last dime I have. And will it be worth it? Most likely, yes. Hopping over to Disneyland, we got some news regarding Disney's California Adventure. The Paradise Pier area is going to be turned into Pixar Pier. This was a little less exciting for me personally. I think it's just going to be like an overlay. I am excited at the idea of having new character greets. Can we get a 24/7 Lotso? Please, please, please. Or a Bing Bong? How about a Bing Bong greet? That would be so great. Call me Disney, I got ideas. But the general Pixar Pier news for me has just been like, eh. However, we did also get the news that Radiator Springs was doing a full Halloween overlay, and that is an overlay I can get down with. I am obsessed with Disney Halloween. I've been to the Halloween party multiple times. I freaking love it. So Chad and I have to get back to Disneyland to check out Halloween at Radiator Springs because I gotta see this. The other Disneyland news that made me super duper happy is that Paint the Night is returning. While living in Ohio, Walt Disney World is like my home park. I wanted Disney World to get Paint the Night. Sorry. But I am excited that it's coming back in any way, shape, or form to any park, really. That parade was one of the most amazing things I've ever witnessed. This is actually one of the very few videos that I saved on my phone. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I watch my Paint the Night video all the time. I love it so much. I'm thrilled to hear that the Paint the Night parade is returning and we get more of this in our lives. Florida, the next bit of news I want to talk about is Mickey and Minnie's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Wheel. Oh my gosh, why is this such a tongue twister? Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is taking over the Great Movie Ride. I do have mixed feelings about this. The Great Movie Ride needs a facelift. That cannot be denied. I was kind of hoping, just personally, that they would ramp it up with like newer movies, different scenes. I just wanted to see the same kind of ride, but different. Yeah. That being said, I do feel that Mickey Mouse 100% deserves his own ride, and it's kind of crazy that we don't have something like this already. The new animation style is not my favorite necessarily, but I am very open-minded. I am excited to see what 2.5D means. They said the ride is going to be in 2.5D. It's going to feel like 3D, but you will not need the glasses. Disney always knocks my socks off technologically, so I am very excited to see how this pans out. Although I do wish I had the opportunity to ride the Great Movie Ride one last time before it's gone. The next exciting bit of news I want to touch on comes from Epcot. We are getting a Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. Yay! Excited for two reasons. Number one, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. But number two, because we are getting that, that means we are not getting the same Mission Breakout Guardians ride that they have at Disneyland, which means our Tower of Terror stays intact. At least for now. Probably for a while, I would think. Might have missed this bit of news. I'm not sure where exactly it's going. It has to be in Future World, right? But is it taking over Universe of Energy? I feel like it might have to take over Universe of Energy. If you guys know the answer to that, let me know in the comments down below. While that ride is fantastic for a quick nap and a whole lot of air conditioning, I could kind of give or take it at this point. It is a little bit dated. I wouldn't be like terribly sad to see Ellen's Universe of Energy go, especially if we were getting the Guardians in its place. I also really love the premise of this ride. They were saying that the Guardians are at Epcot because Peter Quill visited Epcot when he was a kid. And if there's one thing that Guardians is good for, it is just like punching you in the face with nostalgia while also being super spacey and futuristic-y. That's a word. Futuristic-y. So while initially I was like, huh, why did they choose Epcot? It totally makes sense to me now, because when I think of like 80s Disney World, I think of Epcot immediately. So I think this is going to be a really good fit. Some of the honorable mentions I just want to talk about really quick is that Disney World is implementing a new minivan system. This is a ride-sharing system with very cute Minnie Mouse themed minivans. I'm interested to see how this is going to work. I am nervous that it might make things harder for Uber and Lyft. We are huge fans of using the rideshare. When we were at Disney World last year, it saved us hundreds of dollars just taking Uber and Lyft everywhere. So I highly, highly recommend that. And I don't know if the minivan is going to mess that up. Please don't. We are also getting the Tron ride at Magic Kingdom, and it's not taking over anything else. So that makes me really excited. It's going to be its own freestanding thing. We're not losing a ride to get Tron, but we're still getting Tron in time for the 50th anniversary. I've seen videos of that ride in Shanghai. It looks freaking amazing, so I'm so excited to ride that. And we got some more information on Star Wars Land. Again, very excited, obviously. That's like the word of the day. But I think I'm going to save my feelings on that for another video. So we got some news on Star Wars Land. It looks awesome. I'm going to leave it at that. Stepping out of the parks, I just wanted to talk about a couple things I need to stop using the word excited. I'm very much looking forward to in the movie realm of Disney. And the first one is Wreck-It Ralph 2. Chad and I love Wreck-It Ralph. It's one of our favorites. And when we first heard they were making another one and it was called Ralph Breaks the Internet, it was just like, perfect. How perfect is that? Same kind of idea of Ralph traveling through all these different worlds, but not just regurgitating the same video game world. So I think that is freaking awesome. What's even cooler about this movie is that this is the first time we are going to see the Disney princesses, all of the Disney princesses, interact with each other in a scene. They are using as many of the original voice actors as they can, and they had all of the lovely ladies come out at D23 and talk a little bit about Wreck-It Ralph 2. Already had my money, but now it can have like double. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Infinity War teaser. I have scoured the depths, the deep dark depths of YouTube trying to find like a good quality version of this. It doesn't exist quite yet. However, I did get to see the teaser that they showed at the panel. It is a little bit scary for a Marvel fan. Thanos is way more powerful than any villain should be, and so you're kind of left wondering, how in the hell are they going to beat this guy, and who are we going to lose in the process? I have anxiety for my Avengers. I feel like we are going to lose some people, and I just don't want that to happen. So while I am so ready to see this movie, I'm also harboring a little bit of anxiety about it because I don't want to lose any of my superhero friends. Yeah, we're friends. A couple other little quick honorable mentions, things I want to talk about in the movie category, is that we did get a behind the scenes look at The Last Jedi. Did get a chance to see this, and I have to say it looks like this cast really clicks. It looks like they all really kind of love each other, which is good to see because in a movie this big I feel like is not always the case. But again, I'm nervous because it's the second movie in a Star Wars trilogy. I feel like they're gonna drop a big old plot twist on us, so I am guys, I'm just a nervous pervis about all these movies coming out. I just want everyone to be okay. Guess at D23 got their first look at the live action Lion King movie. I didn't see this yet with my own eyeballs, but apparently it's amazing. I've watched reactions where people said it made them emotional, so I am fully prepared to break down in tears the second I hear "Na Savannah." I cannot wait. And the last thing I cannot wait for is Incredibles 2. We do know that they aren't skipping all of these years into the future. Jack Jack is still a baby. We see a lot more of Jack Jack, and then we get a lot more Edna Mode in this movie, which is fabulous news because she's my favorite character in The Incredibles, hands down. I love the movie, but I freaking super love Edna. So obviously that is like the teeniest tip of the iceberg when it comes to D23. I really wish I could have been there, and hopefully someday I will get to make it. For someone who lives so far away and doesn't really have the funds to just like fly out for this convention, I do wish that they made more of the clips and information accessible to those of us at home. Not to be a bitter Betty, it's just how I feel. When everything is released in its full glory, we will all rejoice together, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of some of the news coming out of D23. Are they closing any of your favorite attractions? Are you excited for the new things coming? Is there announcements you wish they would have made? What movie are you looking most forward to? Let me know in the comments down below. I love to discuss it with you guys. Other than that, remember I do make videos every single day, so hit subscribe if you would like to hang out in the daily, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!